Hey everyone, it's Valerie of A Sensing Soul, and it's Friday, June 26, 2026. So, hope you're doing good. The recent content creators that I've been looking at have been talking recently about how odd everything feels. That people are feeling disconnected, and not only from Source or God, but from each other, even themselves, within themselves. They don't feel the same, they don't feel right. And then that got me to thinking about technology and how it has made our world so very different, how people used to connect so easily, and how weird people seem now, because when you try to interact with them, they look at you like there's something wrong with you, that you are still animated and still engaging and still, trying to connect with people. They look at you like there's something strange about you. And so it reminded me of something I had heard a while back when I first had my very first awakening about 10 or 11 years ago. And it was that the people that develop the technology, for our cell phones, they don't allow their children to use it, or they put very, very, very strict limits on it. And I looked this up just to make sure it wasn't a false memory or something that I had read and was a conspiracy theory, not a conspiracy fact. Anyway, so I Googled, do the people who develop the phone technology allow their children to use cell phones? And the answer I got was many of the tech industry's biggest pioneers and executives heavily restrict or ban devices for their own children. And that has got to tell you something. My guess is they know what it does. It says, while they allow limited use for educational purposes, they avoid giving their kids unrestricted access during childhood. Famous examples from developers and tech leaders include Steve Jobs, a man who released the iPad, famously banned his children from using it at home, noting its addictive nature and danger to developing minds. Bill Gates, Microsoft, did not allow his children to own a cell phone until they were 14 years old. He banned devices at the dinner table and set strict screen time limits. Evan Spiegel, Snapchat, limits his own children's screen time to just 1.5 hours per week. And what I remember hearing is that it prevents the frontal cortex from developing. And your frontal cortex is where empathy lies, where you can sympathize and empathize with another human being. And I think that's why people seem so cold, so disconnected, and unsympathetic, unempathetic. Anyway, these are just my thoughts for a random Friday. Hope you have a blessed afternoon. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.